Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Carmine Sabia here for Explain America. And the wife of California Democrat Governor Gavin Newsom has just shared a shocking story and made a tragic admission. Folks, before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help a small channel like ours continue to grow. So, the wife of Gavin Newsom, Jennifer Siebel Newsom, was doing an interview this week where she shared really a heart-wrenching story and a shocking admission not a lot of people knew about. So as it turns out, she unfortunately, tragically, was responsible for the death of her own sister right before her, Jennifer's, 7th birthday. As it happened, it was 1981. The family was vacationing in Hawaii. During the vacation, the children were all playing in golf carts and, having fun and doing what children do on vacation. Sadly, Jennifer was in one of the golf carts when suddenly she backed up the golf cart and she didn't see her sister there. And she struck her, ran over her, and killed her. And this, of course, has been a tragedy for Jennifer. It's something that she said she's had to live with her whole life. And what she said in the interview is she has a lot of survivor's guilt. She had a lot of guilty feelings, especially with her parents. She said she felt like she had to be two kids instead of one kid to make them forget what happened. And of course, a parent's never going to forget that. You pray, of course, that they don't blame the child, and she didn't say that they did. But it's just a tragedy. It's hard to imagine how somebody could live with the repercussions of that. Like, you grow up as a person knowing you killed your sister. And intentionally or not, you killed your sister. That's got to be horrible. That's got to be a nightmare to live with. And now she's, of course, married to the governor and probably a future presidential candidate in Gavin Newsom. And, I think Ron DeSantis kind of nailed it with Newsom this week when he said, look, man, stop beating around the bush. He keeps trying to issue policies. He tried to issue a policy the other day where he said we need a constitutional amendment basically that would eradicate the Second Amendment or change the Second Amendment as we know it, and would set a minimum age for gun purchases, would outlaw what they call assault weapons and whatnot. And this is a guy that's obviously trying to become president. You don't put forth those kind of policy initiatives to just be the governor of a state. You're not going to get an amendment passed. In fact, from here on in, going forward, you're probably never going to get another amendment passed. You have so many states that see things so differently. It's hard to imagine that you would reach the threshold needed of the states, then the votes in Congress to get an amendment to the Constitution passed. I think the days of amending the Constitution are over. I don't think you'll ever see another constitutional amendment ever for as long as this nation lasts, which, if we elect people like Gavin Newsom, probably won't be much longer. Now, we disagree with, I should say, Gavin Newsom on a lot of policy issues, obviously. But I think you can join me in praying for peace for his wife. Pray that she can deal with this and get on with her life. It's obviously, and if you read the interview, and by the way, I've included a link in the comments section at the top where you can read this story if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll see this comment and you'll see the link to the story in the description. You could see she's still carrying a lot of personal pain, and it's sad. No matter what the politics, something like this is sad and tragic. And so I absolutely pray for her and pray for her family. Folks, I want to thank you for joining us here at Explain America today. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.